We're back! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am back again with my sister Ashley.
Yay!
I know you guys love our decluttering videos. So this is kind of rounding off the whole decluttering process for her. We're finally getting around to just the last minute things, the nitty gritty. So last we're going to do the biggest is underneath her bed. So we know there's a lot of sentimental items under there. A lot of stuff that's going to go in her sentimental bin that we had already started. So she's going to finish filling that up. We have a second one just in case. And then there's a lot of beauty products under there too.
A lot of shampoo and conditioner is just under there, so yeah.
Right. So it's a lot of things we just need to go through, see if there's other things you want to move around. It's just going to be a whole process of pulling everything out, seeing what's under there first of all, and then kind of going from there. So again, I'll kind of talk through it as we go, but just sorting through, getting everything pulled out, just kind of cleaning it, and then deciding what goes in the sentimental bin, what's going to be, if there's anything to donate or just get rid of, anything like that. So let's get into it.
Yeah!
Alright, so first things first, she wanted to go ahead and make her bed for this as well. So she actually did this before we started filming, which you guys probably noticed in the background. But I wanted to go ahead and put it after I went ahead and did the intro. That way it wasn't kind of broken up and weird. So this just kind of leads into getting yourself set and kind of in that mood for everything's kind of ready to go for some decluttering. So as you guys know from my previous videos, the system that we've kind of been using is just some trash bags. So we'll do an actual trash bag. And then we'll do various or multiple decluttering bags. So essentially things that are giveaways, donates, things like that. So of course she did go to the store and she got these stackable bins underneath. I believe she went to Walmart, but she can definitely correct me if that is incorrect. But she went ahead and bought those ahead of time. So that way she kind of knew what she wanted to put in there and that they would actually stack on top of each other and fit really well. So as I've said before, this was our childhood bedroom, so it's been through a lot of different transformations, so it's finally getting to that nitty-gritty, getting all of that stuff out from under there. She had a lot of stuff for a t-shirt quilt, which is what these bags are right here. And then, as she said, a lot of like shampoos, conditioners, things like that. She has just a lot of those products. She's a buyer for sure. She likes to just kind of hold on to those things and kind of use them over time. So as long as she doesn't open them, they usually stay pretty good. But she just needed a better way to organize everything. And then, of course, as you guys see, she does have a rabbit. And so he will eat the boxes and stuff that's under there. So it's better safe than sorry to put the stuff in plastic containers, and then of course that way it stays nice and neat and she can just pull it out whenever she needs it. But of course I have her do very much the KonMari method. So essentially I will have her pull every single item out. That just works really well for her because she has a hard time kind of parting with things. So for her, that works out really well. That way she can bring every item out. Now it does take a while, of course, as I've forewarned you guys before. But it seems to really work, especially if it's someone who has a hard time letting go of a lot of things. It's not good to just make them get rid of it or get rid of it without them seeing it. This just works out really well for her. So as you can see, she's trying to kind of organize everything. And that's what I told her to do first of all. See what fits in the bins. If it doesn't fit in the bin, then you need to kind of reevaluate your space saving, the way you're kind of stacking everything essentially. Or, hey, is there some more things I can probably get rid of, essentially? So you're going to see her kind of go through that process here. And then out in the hallway, I don't believe I showed you guys too much. You'll see a little bit later in this video. But we've already got the sentimental bin that I was talking about earlier already pulled out, ready to go for when we get to those items. So she already had that. And like I said, alongside with the trash bags and everything, there was actually a lot of trash stuff, like getting rid of the boxes and things like that. So she had all that to get rid of. And then she also had some other things that just needed to go downstairs in the basement into my parents' storage room. So that's what is out in the hallway. So it was kind of chaos. It's a small room. So you guys have seen us do declutters in here before. But she's going to finish going through this. And then, of course, pulling other items out from under the bed. Stuff that's just been back there for so long. So she's going to do that. And then, of course, same thing, KonMari method, especially with sentimental items. A lot of times those are hard to part with, But she did really well with this, surprisingly. She didn't have a whole lot of attachment to a bunch of things, and now she has some new projects to work on, like starting her t-shirt quilt and just kind of going through everything. And she's got her whole sentimental bin, so she knows where it is. It's this bin right here. And she knows what is in it, essentially, or what she can kind of go through later on in the future. So, and I was very proud of her. She also had a lot of leftover containers, so things that she didn't use but were actually able to use in a different part of her bedroom. So it's a pretty dramatic transformation. It looks really, really good in the end. So I can't wait for you guys to see this. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of motivation as well to maybe declutter some of the more odd spots in your home, especially under the bed. That is a huge, huge place for clutter because it's out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. I don't see it. I don't have to worry about it, essentially. But it's good to just pull everything out, and especially in this new year, I just kind of encourage you guys to just simplify your lives and just make it a little less stressful on you. I find a lot of times that's my biggest thing, is just kind of getting rid of things I've been holding on to for a long time, or things that just don't bring me joy anymore, and I just look at it and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do something with this, and blah, blah. So I just encourage you guys to take it a step at a time, just like what I do with my sister. Majority of the time, I'm just sitting here kind of helping her make decisions, kind of deciding. Sometimes it gets a little bit hard if she's tired. But otherwise, yeah, it's just kind of that process of just hang out with them for a while. And I know my sister really well, so it's just hanging out and kind of getting rid of things. And also, she's very motivated to do it as well, which is also a really big part of this, is that motivation factor. So she always sends me a text message, hey, what day are you coming over? I want to do a declutter of this and this and this. So we've had a lot of this planned over time. So as you guys can see, it takes a little bit of effort, but the result is always worth it. Like I said, I hope this brings you guys some motivation. Make sure you check out the rest of my decluttering videos as well. We've done a couple together. So check them out, and then also check out some of my other projects. I do a little bit of everything on my channel, so I hope you guys will consider subscribing. Go ahead and hit that like button as well. Shoot us a comment as well. I love constructive criticism. Also just saying hi. I love to meet a lot of you guys. So it's hard to believe that I've been doing YouTube for a little over a year now, and I have over 300 subscribers. So just wanted to say thanks so much again. And then, of course, make sure you like and subscribe.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. I need you on the dance floor, 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name out of this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
guys enjoyed that after shot of under the bed. And then next, what we're going to do is we actually did have time to declutter the back of her door as well. So this is just kind of one of those eyesore areas that collected a lot of clutter. She just had a lot of things that she's been holding on to for a long time. So I did want to pipe in and say that's what we're doing in this last clip. I forgot to mention that earlier, but we did get around to it. Sometimes when we're in the moment and she's just feeling it, I just let her go for it. So we went ahead and reorganized that as well. And I'll go ahead and show you guys an after shot as well.